So, I'm here with a case study on the topic subject verb agreement. So, subject verb agreement, otherwise called as concord, um, is an agreement, basic agreement, okay, with the subject and the verb. So, this agreement is a key element in English grammar. It refers to the correct matching of subject and verb, noun and pronoun tenses in a sentence. So many learners, especially non native speakers, struggle with Concord because their mother tongue may not follow the same rules. So, what is the problem statement in this? The student understand vocabulary and sentences, sentence building, but make frequent mistakes in Concord. So this reduces marks, and even this reduces uh, the sentence that they write. It may we may get confused, the reader may get confused. So this is the main problem. So, and the like it sounds less accurate when you go with these errors. So that is the problem statement. So what is the learning process? The first thing is direct explanation, how we should teach the student. Then it is practice exercises, and third one is application and writing. So you should explain the rule of the subject verb agreement, noun pronoun, and what are the tense changes that you should make in the agreement and framing a sentence and all those this. The student should also given so many worksheets with the fill in the blanks or correct the errors, okay, like these kind of practices. And the third one is applying in writing. So a student write a short paragraph, okay. So working in a worksheet with fill in the blanks or choose the best answer is will be a practice where he may apply the rule and identify what apt verb will suit the subject given. But when you apply writing in a paragraph, that is the main task there, okay. So the next thing is, when you go with these three steps, that is direct explanation, explain them what is the rules, how you're supposed to apply it, direct explanations, practice exercises, and application in writing where you should apply. So when you do this for maybe approximately at least 3 weeks of practice, the student will definitely improve from 60% to 85% in his sentence formation. So mistakes with subject verb agreement reduces significantly by this practice, and the students become more confident in speaking and also writing correct sentences, okay. So these practices you can do it in different forms, and even in activity ways you can like ask them to do a worksheet, or you can give a role play or anything, any kind of implement that will definitely help. But there should be a regular practice of doing a worksheet or anything. Only then the rule they apply will be remembered. First, you can start with the worksheets. Then, when they are very sure about the rules, you can start with the paragraph writings or anything, any kind of writing. So, what is the conclusion of it? So, will this kind of practice will it help the students in developing their subject of agreement? So, if you see, the learning concord requires clear explanation, continuous practice, and corrections. So once the student understands the logic of agreement, they can write and speak fluently. So all I suggest is regular practice with feedback is the best way to master Concord. regular practice. You have to not just working out with 10 or 15 worksheet questions. You can work with n number of questions, different kinds of worksheets. It can be fill in the blanks, it can be choose the best answers, because those type of answering will definitely make you understand what exact rule you're working on. So that will help you more. Okay, so the basic problem of learning the using appropriate concord is the problem that I have taken, and I have observed so many students where they use a singular verb for a plural subject, because they are not aware whether the subject is singular or plural. That is the one thing. So make them identify what the subject is, how you should differentiate the subject, how you should identify whether the subject is singular or plural. So those basic rules, and then these. Okay, this simple uh, agreement that the subject and verb has. This should be made very clear. So that will definitely help in improve their grammar skill. Thank you.